would be even crazier. Look at that dude. Oh my. The Tenet Agendus is a mace and shield weapon that you can buy from Ergo Glast using Corrupted Holokeys. You can get those from Voidstorm missions on the Railjack. This is gonna be quite a long video and also not a usual video because I accidentally got a damage blessing while on the relay going to the simulacrum. On that process, someone activated the damage blessing, so you're gonna be seeing slightly higher numbers that you would without the buff. So let's get on to the weapon stats and how it works. This is the first build I've made. It is a hybrid build, and that is because this weapon has a unique mechanic tied to the heavy attack, which is pretty much launching a arc of plasmor-like shot. Yeah. So let's go to the stats. This weapon has innate electricity. The impact is the bonus which came with the weapon by the time I bought it, which you can see there. And the Agendus 26.1% impact. And yeah, so you're not gonna be making your Viro and Heat. I don't even think you can do Viro and Heat because after building your Viro, you're gonna be left with the innate electricity of the weapon. And if you try to, of course, if you would try to put the heat, you would end up with radiation, and there is nothing else to put there. So the way to go is gonna be with your corrosive. This one I've made a hybrid build using corrosive and heat. About the stance, you can use Final Harbinger or 11th Storm, so that's gonna be up to personal preference. I like Final Harbinger the most, but I think I'm not using 11th Storm, and both stances are good. They have built-in slash procs, and that is really good. I just like how the Final Harbinger moves the best, like preferred. I think it's kind of more fluid and somewhat easier to land the hits. And yeah, that's about the Final Harbinger. I think you can get this from Tyragger or something related to that. I'll have something on the screen. And 11th Storm, I got it from Lephantis, I think, or some other enemies, but 11th Storm, this is the combo, or the combo. Yeah, I'm sticking with Final Harbinger, and you should try both and see which one you like the most. Okay. So, talking about the build, pressure point for damage, I'm gonna get into pressure point versus condition overload in a second, but first the build. Prime Fury for the attack speed, Organ Shatter and Killing Blow for the heavy attack, and for the heavy attack speed up and damage, and also crit damage from the Amalgam Organ Shatter. Sacrificial Steel for some crit chance, our corrosive, and our heat. Prime pressure point versus condition overloads on this weapon. It's about if you're gonna have the procs or you're not. Are you gonna have the elements on the enemy or not? That is pretty much, are you gonna use the bonus from condition overload or not? If you're not, you should run pressure point. If you do, go condition overload. Thing is, let me show you. I have Epitaph here for applying our status to show you how this works. And this is the build. It's the quick build, one of the last one from that I used on the Epitaph video. So let me show you how it works. Even though this is the hybrid build, I'm just want to show you. I'm gonna do 4 shots. Then boom. This is damage without the condition overload. About 40k, sometimes 60k. That's about it. Gonna finish these two. Maybe shoot the ground. Okay. Another thing that is, I don't really recommend building for a heavy attack because you have a little delay before you can use it again. And if you press on that time, you're gonna be performing the second heavy attack. So we just gotta wait for him to stand up. That might not be so cool when you're playing. So let's go with the condition overload now. Summon the enemies. Do 4 shots to this again. Yeah, that's how powerful condition overload is on this weapon, or at least for the secondary fire. Well, not secondary fire, the heavy attack. Oh my god, it's so used to talking about primary and secondary weapons that this just kind of attaches to your head. So that's pretty much the difference between condition overload. If you're going to use the elements, please use this. If you're not, stick with pressure point. It's probably, if you're not applying status, you just want to run around and smash your shield into the ground and be hitting that arcoplasmor like shot, just go with pressure point. Otherwise, pick condition overload. And if you're also planning on going melee, condition overload might be better. You have 3 elements here. You're gonna have an extra slash from your combos, so that might work just fine. Let me show you how the weapon performs without using the elements, and not only with the heavy attack. It's gonna be kind of shit with the heavy attack at first. It actually benefits quite well from status chance. Yeah, because status chance is gonna reduce their armor, and it's gonna make so condition overload gets going. And now for the melee part of the weapon. Wow. Yeah, well, not many enemies left to show you what the weapon can do, but there you can see the slashes, the impact. Weapon works fine. So this first build is a hybrid, kind of balance between, or try it as much as I could balance between the heavy attack and the melee attack ones. There is also the using viral. I'm gonna put condition overload here just to match the first build. So let's go. Using viral, we're not going. It's not gonna be better than corrosive, or at least for these enemies. And using the heavy attack. But now for using our build's attacks, it will probably perform slightly better because we're gonna be enhancing our bleeds that are built in the instance. That might be good. Is it better than the first one? I'm not sure. Alright, pretty good. Let me show you what I'm gonna call the third build. Always entering the epitaph because I'm just so used to entering the primary and secondary. So, combo builds. This one is focused on building your combo and keeping some of that combo counter while still using the heavy attack. Again, using condition overload might just be good. So just go. Getting our combo counter up. Because every time you use your heavy attack, you're going to be spending your combo counter. I also have the Zeniric points, so we lose even less of combo counter upon using the heavy attack. Okay, so these first enemies are gonna be just for getting the combo counter going. Let's go activate our or just a lot more enemies. Damage is just much better for the, I mean, you can keep killing with your regular attacks. What is happening? And then after you build the combo, just use your heavy. You might get a few kills of it. It's probably gonna one-shot everything on lower levels, but these are 180 heavy gunners, so there's a lot of armor involved and stuff. That is, yeah, I like this build also, but just wanna use the heavy attack on last time. It's really good. If we were to use our epitaph and apply a lot of status, would be even crazier. Look at that, dude! Oh my god! The only thing changing this weapon's damage is the buff from the relay, but there's nothing else. There's no arcane, nothing from the Warframe. It's really good, really good. Let me show you now the last build, which is focused on the heavy attack. Unfortunately, I don't have a smite or a primate smite, or I don't even know what it's called, the mod for increasing the damage on a specific faction. So, and that's why I'm using Shocking Touch here. This would be the slot for a Bane mod. But you could also try and use Spoiled Strike to increase the damage. As I have both Impact and Corrosive, I'm gonna stick with this to get the corrosive damage even higher. So, let me show you what this will do. I'm using Pressure Point here because I'm not gonna be attacking a lot. Just to show you the first, how it's gonna interact first. I'm gonna be attacking them with my melee because that is slow AF. And yeah, the damage is not that great, but it's decent. But you'll have to press 3 times. Results could be much better with the right stuff. I mean, with the Bane. And yeah, it's just okay. Let's try using the epitaph and switching this for condition overload. See how it will perform. All dead. All dead. Yeah. If you're using condition overload, this can be kinda crazy. So now I think we should get onto the buffs. Let's see how can we make this better. We can slap in a Arcane Avenger. We can also put a Arcane Fury because that's gonna be great. Fortunately, mine is not maxed, but there is good. Yeah, that's gonna be a really good increase to our melee damage. Do we have anything else for the melee damage? I'm not sure. We could increase the attack speed, but yeah, I'm sticking with this for now. For our hero, let's add the corrosive projection. Yeah, I think we could use here either the Panzerwolf for spreading a lot of viral, but the Crit Cat is also an option. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with the cat, as it's what I'm usually running. So let's turn this on. Dogs are barking outside. Can wait for 5 seconds. That's good, I think. That's eye. Probably gonna get a good buff. That's okay. We can have it. One of this. And this just turns into almost into a one-shotting machine. Sometimes you get the kill, sometimes you don't. Yeah, unfortunately, proccing a lot of status, it might have a built-in guaranteed proc. Yeah, it could be good to have more status chance. Let's try again. Okay, that buff is on. Use the condition overload. Yeah. With the buff from the what's it called, the epitaph, or with the condition overload going, it is truly a one-shotting machine. Even without the gap buff, it's just insane. Alright. It's pretty much a melee weapon that with a little bit of help will one-shot everything. And yeah, it's truly a one-shot because of the condition overload. It's just so good. We can try Mirage and the effects of our clones. Well, we are actually gonna get we are actually getting the effects. Many shields, or many projectiles going from the shield. Damn. Oh, I forgot to turn on this. No, I don't have. Unfortunately, I'm not running. I'm getting the. Yeah, need to be here to get the damage bonus. I'm running Darkling Fury here. That's pain. It's also good. Maybe not that much, but it works. Last one, I want to try Mag with a bubble to see how it will perform. The projectile will perform inside bubble. Hey, I mean, this is pretty much like the Rio Arcoplasma. Like, wow. Damn. I wonder how much damage will this bubble do when it explodes. Let's some dudes and see. Okay, I am quite impressed. Maybe this can be a good contender for a bursting bubble build. Who knows? So yeah, that's pretty much it that I have for you about the Tenet Agendus. I think it's a wonderful weapon. It is very interesting to have this extra mechanic added to it. And it actually, I'm still using it for quite some missions. It's not like a weapon that it's okay, it's fun, and you just keep on the closet forever. I'm still using it for a few missions. But yeah, it's not the strongest weapon I have, and I don't even have a ribbon for it. I would like to have one, but yeah, it's gonna be for the future. If I would recommend a element to get for this weapon, it would be either a bonus toxin or bonus heat to make your corrosive and heat and not need to add the heat mod, or to make your corrosive without pretty much being innate corrosive. So yeah, let me know what you think about this weapon. Are you using this one, or which one of the Tenet weapons are you using? Is it a melee, is it secondary or primary? And also, if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, and for more Warframe content, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Final detail about the Tenet Agendus that I left for the end of the video is actually something related to Nova and its anti-matter drop. Sometimes you're able to one-shot the the projectile, the ball, to fully, so pretty much bursting the ability to make it deal the biggest or the highest amount of damage you can do. So that's something to keep an eye out for. That's it.